Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kanpai News for the week commencing the 21st of June, 2026. I am your host, Nasuth. I am joined, as always, by time travelers Xeno and Thaylien. How are you, boys, this 2026?
You were going to say cats, weren't you?
I was going to say cats. Turned by cats, Xeno and Thaylien.
No, cast.
Yeah.
Never mind, let's just move on.
Yeah. All right. We have we have a fair number of stories and a couple of moderately serious ones in here. I left that sidebar open instead of shrinking it back down. There we go. So we're starting out with Crunchyroll eyes Taiwan and South Korea. Crunchyroll is expanding its reach into Taiwan and South Korea, according to a report from Deadline. President Raul Perini announced the plans at the APOS, a piece of shit, conference in Bali, Indonesia, stating the company intends to invest in content localization, marketing, and community for both regions. Taiwan localization is slated to begin this summer, with South Korea to follow later in the year. The news comes as Crunchyroll recently crossed 21 million paid subscribers globally, following its earlier expansion into Thailand on February 4th of this year. Crunchyroll making big moves.
Next up, former Kadokawa chair fights back with appeals and lawsuits. And not a chair. Former Kadokawa chairman Sugihiko Kadokawa announced through the Foreign Correspondents Club of Japan on Tuesday that he is appealing his guilty verdict in the 2021 Tokyo Olympics bribery case. The Tokyo District Court had found him guilty on January 22nd of bribing a former senior official of the Tokyo Olympic Organization Committee, sentencing him to 2 years and 6 months in prison, suspended for 4 years. He has also filed a defamation lawsuit against Kadokawa CEO Takeshi Natsuno and internal investigation lawyer Tadashi Kunihiro, seeking 20 million yen, roughly $124,000 in damages, arguing that the company's internal investigations compromise his right to a fair trial. Kadokawa additionally spoke out against Japan's hostage justice system, claiming he was held in detention for 226 days pre-trial, with repeated bail requests denied. He has maintained his innocence and stated plans to sue the government for what he describes as unlawful treatment. The scandal stems from Kadokawa's suspected payment of around 69 million yen, or $480,000, to a consultancy linked to former Olympic Organizing Committee board member Haruyuki Takahashi, allegedly to secure Kadokawa's position as an official supporter of the 2020 Summer Olympics. Kadokawa and Vice Chair Masaki Matsubara had resigned from the company in October 2022, following their indictments. So,
we did talk about this when it happened, but yeah, it's been a while.
Yes, because it's at the 4-year suspension, so it's actually coming up again, isn't it?
Yeah.
That the guilty sentence is actually going to come.
Well, the way that these suspended sentences work in Japan, because we covered this when they were talking about it too, is as long as they don't get in any trouble during that time, then essentially they don't have to serve their time or anything. They're counted as being left set free on good behavior.
Time served.
Yeah.
In political news, Korean official watchers. Is that Korean officials?
Official,
Korean
singular.
Official.
A Korean official watches Netflix and proposes new bureau.
New bureau. Okay, fine. So it's weird title. In political news, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Gyeonggi Province Superintendent-elect Min Suk-an sparked a policy conversation after binge-watching all 10 episodes of Netflix's Teach You a Lesson, a live-action adaptation of the webtoons Get Schooled. In a June 12th Facebook post, uncalled for a public debate on establishing a Gunyi. Is that how?
Gyeonggi style
Educational Rights Protection Bureau to restore school authority. The series, released June 5th, topped Netflix's non-English global TV rankings for 2 consecutive weeks. Get Schooled has been serialized on Naver Webtoon since November 2020 and is currently being released in print by Blaze Publishing. I think it's Blaze Publishing. I remember this one sparking a lot of controversy because, you know, it kind of badly misrepresents.
There's a lot of corporal punishment in practices.
There.
Yeah.
So, and it's just like, that's not how schools run. And I think there's supposed to be laws or something that says that you can't misrepresent teachers or something. I remember.
I don't know about that. All right. So this one is also political. It's U.S. politics though. So if you don't want to see U.S. politics, you might want to skip to the next story. So in political news, Naruto used, Japan not amused. In political news, U.S. President Donald Trump's Truth Social account posted an AI-generated video on June 6th featuring imagery reminiscent of the Naruto franchise, including attire similar to Naruto Uzumaki's, and a likeness of Hokage Rock, Japan's Minister of State for Intellectual Property Strategy, Kimi Onoda, responded critically at a press conference, stating that even without clear copyright infringement, use contrary to rights holders' intent should be avoided. Onoda expressed hope that the post would not be further disseminated, but as of press time, the video remains up, as do many, many other ones released by the administration.
We're not going to go into too much of this because it's basically spicy Japan topic. Not impressed.
Yeah.
No. Moving swiftly on. Piracy site goes down, creator earnings go up. Following the shutdown of New Turkey, one of South Korea's largest illegal webtoon distribution sites, creators are seeing a notable boost in earnings. Webtoon artist Hyunwook shared on the site formerly known as Twitter that their paid view revenue tripled compared to the previous month, while a web novel author reported a roughly 2.5-fold increase. Though no direct link has been confirmed, speculation points to former piracy users migrating to legitimate platforms. New Turkey shut down in late April, and its suspended operator was extradited from Japan to South Korea on June 11th.
If I remember correctly, a Japanese national as well.
Yes.
Well,
so,
yes.
Just to be clear on the extradition, he was formerly South Korean, and he got himself Japanese citizenship, became a Japanese national. So he's had to be extradited back to South Korea for punishment. He tried to skip out, basically, to avoid this exact situation.
Right. Moving on, Fox acquires Roku for $22 billion. Fox Corporation, just to remind everyone, they still exist, announced on Monday that it has entered into a definitive agreement to acquire Roku Inc. for $160 per share, a mix of cash and Fox Class A common stock, totaling around $22 billion in enterprise value. The deal is expected to close in the first half of 2027, with Fox shareholders owning approximately 73% of the combined company. Roku founder and CEO Anthony Wood will join the Fox board of directors following the close. The Roku platform is home to the Roku channel, which streams various anime and supports apps such as Crunchyroll.
All right. So now for the last piece of serious news, and also probably the saddest. Remembering, I think it's Daveigh Chase. Actress and voice actor, it might be Daveigh, but I'm pretty sure it's Daveigh. Daveigh Chase passed away on Tuesday, June 17th at the age of 35, according to her boyfriend, Roy Hernandez. TMZ reported her cause of death as meningitis and a blood infection leading to septic complications. Those are both, that's rough.
Yeah.
Chase is remembered for voicing Chihiro in Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away in 2001. Damn, she must have been super young then. And Lilo in Disney's Lilo and Stitch in 2002, a role she reprised across multiple films, series, and games. She also portrayed Samara Morgan in The Ring, that's the American version of The Ring, and appeared in Big Love and Donnie Darko. I don't remember Big Love, but I like Donnie Darko.
So, Babies of Bread rises to the small screen. The stop-motion TV anime adaptation of Chocolate Inc.'s CG short film, Babies of Bread, has revealed its cast, composed mostly of comedians. The series is directed, written, and planned by Haruka Ichikawa at Chocolate Inc., with Dwarf Studios, with music by Takao Ogi. Babies of Bread premieres July 4th, airing Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. JST on KTV, Fuji TV, and affiliated channels during the Doyo wa Nanesuru program. The original CG short, set in a city bakery and following baby bread characters foiling a burglar, premiered on YouTube in December 2024. So it's nice to see stop motion actually getting more.
Yeah, they're upgrading from CG to stop motion. That makes me happy. That makes me so happy.
Moving on, Sunrise and Shaft team up for mystery anime. Animation studio Sunrise and Shaft have launched a joint account on the site formerly known as Twitter, titled Sunrise Shaft or Sunrise X Shaft New Anime, counting down to an official reveal on June 24th at 12:30 a.m. JST. The account opened with a video featuring color scripts offering a glimpse into the anime world. The collaboration marks the first time the two studios have worked together. Sunrise is known for Mobile Suit Gundam and Code Geass series. I keep forgetting there's so many Code Geass now. While Shaft is best known for Puella, Magi Madoka Magica, and the Monogatari series. For me.
Oh, okay, so it's just these stills in there. So there's this one. This one. Oh, that's what it is. And this one. And that's all we get. Interesting
stills. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I get the British one. Kiki's Delivery Service getting a live-action TV series. BBC Studios' Kids and Family announced on Monday a partnership with UK production company Wheel in Motion and Kadokawa to develop a live-action television series based on Aiko Kadono's Kiki's Delivery Service novels. The companies plan to produce 10 half-hour episodes based on the first of Kadono's 6 novel volumes, with Irina Brignall writing in the series. Kadono began the fantasy novel series in 1986 and concluded it in 2009. And the story is best known internationally through Hayao Miyazaki's beloved 1989 Studio Ghibli film adaptation, which I assume only covered a little bit if she kept working on it up till 2009.
Well, just to highlight, the series started in 1985, not 86.
Oh, sorry.
Next up, Chainsaw Man Assassin's Arc staff confirmed. Mappa revealed the staff for the Chainsaw Man Assassin's Arc anime during its 15th anniversary lineup reveal livestream on Friday. Tatsuya Yoshihara returns to direct following his work on Chainsaw Man the movie Reise Arc. The production brings back key collaborators including scriptwriter Hiroshi Seko and composer Kensuke Ushio. For some reason it's capitalized here. And character designer Kazutaka Sugiyama, alongside a full supporting crew covering art direction, costume design, 3D CG, and sound. So I don't want
to actually play this in case there are any spoilers in it because I still haven't watched the movie.
There's going to be spoilers in it.
Yeah, so
there'll be spoilers. 100%.
If you want to see it, go check it out in the links below,
or read the manga. Speaking of Chainsaw Man getting a smartphone game. Mappa's 15th anniversary lineup reveal live stream. Also announced a smartphone game based on the Chainsaw Man anime. The game will feature an animated opening sequence by Mappa, set to Maximum the
Hormones.
Okay, Maximum the Hormones song, All the Lynch, All the Mints.
Yeah.
Okay. An official English account for the game has launched on the site formerly known as Twitter. Chainsaw Man is currently streaming on Crunchyroll in over 200 countries and territories, and the manga's second and final part concluded on March 25th.
Of course, we get no gameplay. Very disappointed.
But of course not. It's probably gonna be like a side-scroll action AFK.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up for this. I just included it because keep you aware. All right, Cardcaptor Sakura also gets a new smartphone game. Kara Q unveiled Cardcaptor Sakura, Key of Memories on Thursday, a new free-to-play smartphone game launching on June 25th. Players collect digital miniatures of franchise characters in over 100 outfits and arrange them in customizable room dioramas. The game is based on the Cardcaptor Sakura franchise, whose most recent entry, the Clear Card sequel manga, ran from June 2016 to November 2023. A sequel to the Clear Card anime is also currently in the works. Interesting.
And for our last news, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now with real, fake DNA. Sega unveiled the Sonic the Hedgehog DNA figure on Tuesday to celebrate the franchise's 35th anniversary, created in collaboration with science collective Lom Baby. The figure contains synthetic DNA sequences linked to traits such as blue coloring, leg strength, reaction speed, and the ability to spin dash. That thing, okay. The sequences are stored in a protective capsule within the figure's green crystal. The figure will be on display at the Sega Store Tokyo in Shibuya Parko from June 23rd. Sega has not announced whether he made commercially available.
Supposed to be?
Yeah.
I want to know what the genetic marker for spin dashing is. What the hell? Because spin dashing doesn't make sense.
I think these are all the different bits, and then you put them together to make the whatever this gem is or whatever. Maybe? I don't know.
Anyway, moving on to anime, manga, novel, and audiobook releases for June 14th to 20th, 2026. Bulk of the releases are on June 16th, with some exceptions. In anime, Crunchyroll released Assassination Classroom: The Complete Series Blu-ray disc for $90. And Berserk: The Golden Age Arc Memorial Edition Blu-ray disc for $75. Shout Studios released Colorful Stage, the movie, a Who Can't Sing Blu-ray disc for $33. Sentai Filmworks released Heavy Metal L, Game Complete Series Collection Blu-ray disc for $100. And Universal released the Super Mario Galaxy movie 4K UHD / Blu-ray for $30. In manga, Seven Seas released Aharen is Indecipherable Omnibus graphic novels 3 to 4 for $21. And then Berserker Gluttony 14, Chainsmoker Cat 3, graphic novel 3, Fluffy Cafe in Another World graphic novel 2, all for $14 each. Viz Media released Assassin's Creed Shadows Tales of Eager graphic novel 1 for $15.
Weird.
Really?
Yep.
Right. In digital manga, Kodansha USA released Blue Lock graphic novel 38 for $11.
That's still going.
Tokyo Pop released Disney manga Stitch Best Food Forever graphic novel for $8. And Amoy, I think it's Amoy, released I Fell for Fujoshi. Jeez, why is that so difficult? Anyway, graphic novel 1 for $9. J-Novel Club released on June 17th The Eternal Fool's Words of Wisdom, a positively fantastic adventure graphic novel 9, and The Water Magician graphic novel 7, both for $9 each. What?
Undead Unlock.
What?
Undead Unlock graphic novel 25.
Right. In digital novels, J-Novel Club released on June 17th The Boy Who Ruled the Monsters novel 6 and The Diary of a Middle-Aged Sage's Carefree Life in Another World novel 10, both for $8 each. And on June 18th, released Dahlia in Bloom, Crafting a Fresh Start with Magical Tools, novel 12 for $9. Seven Seas released on June 18th, History of the Kingdom of Orkson, how the barbarian Orcish nation came to burn down the peaceful Elfland, novel 1, and I Got Married to the Girl I Hate the Most in Class, novel 3, both for $10 each. And then in novels, Seven Seas released on June 18th, the Confession Strategy novel, and Magical Buffs, The Support Caster is Stronger Than He Realized, novel 2, both for $16 each. In audiobooks, Seven Seas released on June 18th, A Good Day Starts with Cats and Books, novel 5, Loner Life in Another World, novel 9, She Professed Herself the Pupil of the Wise Man, novel 9, When a Clueless First-Person Shooter Player Falls in Another World, novel 1, and Yes, No, Maybe, novel 2, all of those for $25 each.
I gotta go open Steam for a minute. Excuse me. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Why?
R-Type Tactics 1 and 2 came out. I love R-Type. I'm a big R-Type fan.
I'm sure.
All right. So that takes us out of the regular news and into, I think, everyone's favorite part, except maybe me. I mean, I like them too, but I don't know if it's my favorite part. The facts and rumors. Starting with Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. Part 2 comes out July 9th, 2026. This appears to be a rumor, or at least a misconception. July 9th, 2026 is confirmed, but it's the Season 1 TV broadcast premiere date on TBS and affiliates with Crunchyroll streaming. Per the show's official trailer, Crunchyroll and Wikipedia, not a Season 2 or Part 2. That is interesting.
It's to do with the whole mini-episode thing.
Oh, that makes sense. I see it goes on. Hang on.
Yeah.
A separate batch of 12 10-minute mini-episodes covering the first 6 full episodes already premiered early on Ebima/Crunchyroll starting June 3rd, 2026, which may be the source of confusion with a Part 2. No official Season 2 has yet been announced by Asahi Production, Square Enix, or Crunchyroll News as of this check. Fansites note, strong buzz, but explicitly state there's no confirmation yet.
All right, next up, Akane Banashi Season 2 confirmed for January 2027. And this is a fact. TV Asahi officially announced the second season of Akane Banashi, confirming a January 2027 premiere following the conclusion of Season 1's Kuroko Cup arc. TV Asahi announced on Saturday that the television anime of writer Yuki Suenaga and illustrator Takamasa Moe's Akane Banashi manga will get a Season 2 that will debut in January 2027. Season 2 will adapt the apprentice training arc following Akane as she graduates high school and formally becomes a Rakugo disciple under Shiguma Arakawa. Season 2 will adapt the apprentice training. That's a repeat of the exact same sentence. She will officially enter the Rakugo world as a disciple of Shiguma Arakawa under the stage name Akane Arakawa. The official Akane Banashi Twitter account.
Nothing. Sorry, I didn't.
The official Akane Banashi Twitter account also confirmed the news directly alongside a celebratory illustration from the character designer Ki Tanaka. Akane Banashi Season 2 is officially confirmed for January 2027.
Yeah, clearly Xeno didn't just accidentally paste this twice.
No, seriously, I didn't. I think
that would never happen.
Yeah. That just
I didn't do it like
before the end of the sentence.
Yeah. So moving on, Mistress Kanan is devilishly easy. Season 2 is getting a Season 2, and that is a fact for some reason. Anime News Network confirms that Anime's official website announced that production on a second season has been greenlit with a celebratory illustration by character designer Akari Minagawa. released to mark the news. Sorry, the name was like, did I pronounce that correctly? The announcement came right after season 1 wrapped. The first season premiered in Japan on April 4th, 2026, and broadcast final episode on June 20th, 2026. A specific release date hasn't yet been set. A release date for the second season has not been confirmed as of the time of writing, so it's confirmed to be in production, but no premiere window yet.
All right, and for our last fact or rumor, this is interesting. Higurashi, When They Cry, is getting a new anime. This is a fact! Confirmed by Anime News Network, Kadokawa announced during the franchise's live-streamed 20th anniversary special that a new Higurashi, When They Cry television anime has been greenlit, with Studio Dean confirmed as the animation studio and several cast members returning. Crunchyroll News has also picked up on the announcement, corroborating ANN's coverage as a separately reported industry source. Full staff/cast list, premiere date, and story details have not yet been announced, so those specifics remain unconfirmed pending further reveals. Do you think it's going to be a remake or just a sequel? Is there more to tell in the Higurashi universe?
I have no idea. I've never watched it. So yeah.
I hear a lot of people like it.
Interesting.
I hear that as well. I used to know people back in my university days that were just absolutely obsessed with it. Unfortunately, I know you two, so us. You know
we're not people.
I didn't say you were people.
I'm a scarf, and he's a voice. He's a beard with a voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Why isn't this booze?
I don't know why I was waiting for Xeno to take us out of the episode. That does it for Kanpai News this week. Make sure you stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, where we're actually going through the next season and looking at what shows we're interested in, checking out the trailers, and just generally giving our thoughts on them. And then hopefully we see you back here next week for more news.
More news.